Yeah, don't mind the smoke coming out of the vent right there, which, by the way, it's serving its purpose just how I wanted it. The header wrap and stuff got wet, so um, I did some spirited runs. I kept watching the AFR. I got it up there. I think I hit 7 psi. AFR's never got out of control. Everything looks good. Totally different animal. The way the power comes on, the way it's just smooth and linear, and it just keeps pulling like a friggin' freight train. Wow. Yeah. And the blow valve noises. Whew. I'm pretty excited, pretty stoked. This is way better than the supercharger ever was. Like, this is just, like I said, the supercharger was boost at a certain RPM. It was fun, don't get me wrong. But this don't have that initial hit. It's got a just slowly just ramps it in, and it just feels so freaking good. So yeah, did some data logging, and I don't think there's a lot of revision that needs to be done, because this, I mean, it stopped, it went, it did everything it's supposed to do, and it did it so good. So good. Mike Pine is such a phenomenal tuner. I just can't say it enough. I just wish he had more time to get to more of y'all, because I'm telling you, this dude is a genius when it comes to fox bodies on Terminator X. But now I have a few projects I want to do, so I'm just going to jump right into them, because why not? After that spirited drive, one thing that's always kind of concerned me is something's going to get sucked up in the turbo. Now, Turbo Guard will work with me, but even working with me, it's like $150, and just got to looking at people making their own and what they're making it out of, and it works. You know, I'm just happy with going out and trying this. So I got some of these not too long ago, and I noted how easy they are to conform and stuff like that, but it's still tough enough that, you know, a rock's not going to pass through, anything like that. So I went and bought these. These are, I think they come out to $5.20 after taxes. I'm going to try to make a turbo guard, at least something to keep the rocks and stuff out of that turbo. Charger filter, it's the only thing I had that was 4 inches, and I cut the coupler, I guess you would say, off of it, and this is what I end up with. So I think I'm going to go with that. I'm going to paint that mesh black so it don't stand out as much, and that's going to be my setup right there. I mean, that's plenty strong enough. There's plenty held by the rubber. It's going to have a band clamp around it, and plenty of strength there. So that's what I'm going with. In case you're wondering what a $6 turbo guard looks like, well, there you go. I have enough wrapped around the turbo that is under this rubber, and then the band clamp holding it. It is super tight. It is not going to be able to be sucked in without ripping that off. And yeah, I'm extremely excited with that. Now, I'm not even boosting that much. Cars I've seen that's had issues with, not Turbo Guard brand, but like a turbo style protector, the cheap stuff, I've seen it where they actually suck in the screen, or suck in the cone on the end of a filter. These people are pushing 20, 30, 60 pounds of boost. I am not. This is set at 14, and I think earlier I hit maybe 7 or 8 psi. I'll have to look at the data logging. All I know is this car is so much fun. But yeah, what do you think of that? So curiosity got the best of me, okay? The Hulk is really enjoying this content. He is so excited I finally got this done. So I made another one, and I clamped it on. I wish I would have recorded this, just not something I thought of. It was a spur of the ooh kind of moment. I put this on, I clamped it down, and I pushed as hard as I could in the center of this, and it does not collapse in there. Like, if my 300-pound rear cannot force it into that turbo, I don't think it's going to get sucked up in there. But I had to do the science, you know. But I'm loving the way it turned out. A little pat on the back, you know what I'm saying? What do you think of my little, I don't know, $6 turbo guard? like I said, curiosity got the best of me. I made another one, and I tried my best to push it through into the turbo. I could not. Thank God it didn't slip and, you know, I tear a knuckle off or something. So I've been MIA for, I don't know, 2-3 weeks. Nobody's really noticed because I'm not that big of a channel. No one said, hey, what's going on? Why haven't you uploaded? And I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine. I don't, thinking about it, I don't want people writing me every 5 minutes saying, hey, what about this, what about that, even though I do it to other people, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that anymore. Anyway, I'm rambling. It was the wife's birthday. We had really bad fires. Like, all of Florida was on fire, and it was literally, like, right behind my job. They sent us a thing saying, hey, get all the equipment to the front of the property. The fire's right behind us. We're like, what fire? And we turn around, and there's just a huge cloud of smoke, and the fire's just coming. We're like, oh. So that was a close call. Like I said, wife's birthday, and then work and things. But there's one thing I do want to address, and I'm going to make a separate video for that because a little bit more of an explanation. But so far, with this, I enjoy driving it today. Future plans, I need to raise the front. That's all there is to it. Since I put in the intercooler and I added the tray that helps, channel the air and all that stuff, it's pretty low. So I'm going to raise it up a little bit more. Maybe 2 or 3 turns. It don't have to be anything crazy. And yeah, I think the data logs are good enough that I can start driving this. The only issue I have now, because I am poor white trash, premium gas is $5 a gallon. My job is 45 minutes away, and that's where I wanted to start driving it. When it was like $4.15 a gallon, I'm like, okay, I can do that, because, that's what 90 or 87 is now. But then our gas went down to $3.78 for regular, and I'm like, okay, premium is going to go down. I'm expecting about $4.50, $4.30. No, it's still $5 a gallon, so. Everything's been great. New pump is in. There was an issue there. I'm not sure. I've never in my life had an issue with quantum fuel pumps. That's why I use them. I bought my first one way back in the day. Didn't have a clue who they was. And then after that, I wrote them. They sent me another pump, so I've had them on my 97. I've had them on the foxbody. I've had them on my truck. I got one for my cousin. So I've been through quite a bit of quantum fuel pumps. The one I got for this foxbody, the new one, I put it in. It primed. I turned it off. The next day I came out. I was going to drive it into the data logging. I turned the key. It is dead. No fuel pump. Wrote Quantum, they sent me another one, like, immediately. Got here, I put it in, didn't even film it, I was just aggravated. I put it in, turned the key, it primes, and then everything was good. So it was just, for some reason, that pump, I made like a little harness, and I stuck it straight to the battery to see, and it literally sparks when you hook it up to the battery. Not the pump, but the wires spark because of so much resistance in there. It's just been a series of events, but data logging on this car, I don't see any major revisions needed. Like I said, I drove it, I got on it, everything, because it was supercharged before, it was already boost reference, things like that. So, I think we're good there. I really do. I think he's going to look at it and say, hey, you can drive this from now on. And I'm going to start driving it. So that is the plans. Like I said, I'm going to raise the front. I do want to do something with this intercooler. You know what? Hang on. So one other thing I want to do is, the way I did this intercooler setup, well, first of all, I'm going to have to do some trimming on the bottom because it's kind of wavy because it fits up against the intercooler. The intercooler I went with, and the tube frame front end I had, the bars come straight out like that. And the intercooler is double side. One of them's kind of at an angle. It interfered with the tubular cable member, so I had to kind of cock it. Instead of it being straight across, it's kind of at an angle. Well, you can see that when you look up front. See how the bars are going toward the ground? So I don't really like that. And I know it's not super efficient to paint these, but I'm just going to give it a light misting up there. And the rest of it is not going to be, painted. So I don't think that's going to be that big of a deal. So I'm going to paint that to blend that in. So as you can see, or if you can see, it's crooked. This was broke when I got the car. They cut this out. This was previously a turbo car. When I got it, didn't have the turbo on it. I supercharged it, and then I decided, you know what, I'm going to go turbo. So right here is where I have to trim. You can see it's pushing up right here, and it causes this to malform. So I'm going to cut it, and I'm just going to go right back up here, because this bar is not really going to be an issue. I could probably just, if I can get it to hold like that. But like I said, this is the issue right here, where this bead is. But all this that you can see that is silver, it just stands out to me, and I kind of want it to blend in. And now it don't stand out as much. Now you can't even really see it in there now. That's how I like it. Nobody really knows. I love that the hood vents was helping pull the heat out, like all this was extracting. So, really cool. Loving the way that turned out. I hope y'all do too. $6. Bada bing, bada boom, you know? Yeah, so future plans with Chaos, my 90LX. If it don't need revisions, I'm just going to start driving it. I'm going to raise the front end up some. It needs tires. There is no traction. I was doing like 60 earlier and just laid into it softly, and yeah, it broke traction at 60. So I definitely need some better tires. Not going to be going any drag racing or anything, but if I want to, you know, if something comes up next to me and I got to show it some sauce, I want to have the traction. So that is in the future. After this gets out of the way, we're fully set on that. I'm bringing Scarlett, which used to be 4MKC's car. He gave it to me, and I'm going to bring it over here and start on this. So Scarlett will be my daughter's Mustang. So she's pretty excited for that. So I'm going to start diving into it, seeing what it needs. Sounds weird, but my arm is hurting. Like even the phone's heavy right now. I don't know what it needs. We put a PI intake on it. I have a set of PI heads over here, so I might just go ahead and break it down, put the PI heads on there, do the timing chain just to make sure it's good for another, 50, 60, 70, 80,000 miles, whatever they're good for. And yeah, I don't know where I'm going to go with the car, but point is, she's eager to start driving, and she is 17. She'll be 18 in October, so I'm hoping to have it done by her birthday in October, and which happens to be the same week for Mustangs at Daytona. So I doubt we'll have the car there, but it's just one of them things. I feel like I'm rambling a lot in this video, but I got so much to say because I haven't been uploading. Got something in my eye right now. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it feels so dry. Before I go, I want to show y'all my new friends, and then yeah, I'll peace out of this. So I have parts in this box, but I cannot move it. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. One's got his mouth open in the top part up here, that yellow you see right about there, But yeah, there's 4 or 5 in there. I haven't got a good count. But yeah, there's you can see the ignition coil. There's 4.6 coils in here for the Mustang in case it needs it. And they have moved in, so I just said, you know what? I can wait till they're gone. So yeah, she wants that car quieter. She don't want the Flowmasters that are on there. I'll probably hit up pipes, and I might do a dual muffler setup. Do mid M80s with something further back, or maybe the long M80s that they have. They have some really long ones. But I'm going to quiet it down for her. That's what she wants. She don't want anything crazy. It's got to have a Mustang sound, or she ain't having it. But it don't have to be crazy loud. Again, sorry for all the rambling. This is the Mod Addict. $6 turbo guard, data logging. I mean, we're moving along here, Peace.
I won't turn around, I done made it this far. Look back now, that wouldn't be too smart. Shoot for the stars even when it gets hard. Put my faith in the Lord with the 16 bars. I won't turn around, I done made it this far. Look back now, that wouldn't be too smart. Shoot for the stars even when it gets hard. Put my faith in the Lord with the 16 bars. I won't turn around, I won't turn around. No matter how far I go, I'll never come